Hey Crew 45 leaders, so I'm Sarah.
And I'm Brianna.
And we want to give you some important vision about why Crew 45 is so important for our kids and what this is all about. So we're breaking this up into a couple videos for some training resources for you to have all through the year if you have any questions about Crew 45. And Brianna is actually going to be serving with me as our Crew 45 assistant. So anything special, questions that you might have about Crew 45 outside of your service, feel free to run it by her. Whether that's a kid joining Crew 45 for the first time or any questions you have about a specific kid, she can give some insight because she's been part of the Crew 45 team for two years now.
Yeah.
So she was there when we really started doing this. So Crew 45 is specifically for our 4th and 5th graders. And why we started doing this is if you know a 4th and 5th grader, they can typically be the ones who can check out the soonest, especially our boys. And so Crew 45 gives our older boys and girls an opportunity to really make a difference in their church early. And so we tell kids, you don't have to wait until you're an adult to be a leader. You can start setting an example for other kids right now. And this can really shape a child's experience, not only in Kid Zone, but putting them on a good path for whatever comes next. So let's talk about 2 kids that we've really seen benefit and grow through Crew 45. So tell us about one of the kids that you remember working with.
Yeah, so one of the kids I remember is Graham. Graham is an amazing kid. He actually just graduated, quote unquote, from Kid Zone, so he's officially in the 6th grade. But last year, he was amazing. Right, even before Crew 45 began, he was like, hey, can I help? Do you need anything to help out with? Or if we had someone who didn't want to do something, he was like, I can do it. And that was what we saw. And we saw that he was willing to help and willing to serve. So we got him into Crew 45 and he loved it. And he loved to help out. And he was humble about it from the very beginning to the very end. And what I just figured out, which was great, is that last week he actually just got baptized. Mm-hmm. So this is a great way. I just love to hear that because this was his way to learn about Jesus and learn about how he is loved by him and he is a child of God. And the fact that he just got baptized is great.
Yeah, and you were a big part of that. So you invested in him, developed him through Crew 45, and now he's continuing to live out his faith outside Kid Zone, which is what we want to see. So that's super awesome. I love Graham. Another kid I remember is Jackson. So Jackson, fun fact, before he started Crew 45, he was actually having a hard time in school. He wasn't doing so well, kind of had a bad attitude about things. And when we rolled out Crew 45 and invited him to be part of it, his mom told me that she saw this huge change in him, not only at church, but at school, where he started to want to help at school. He started to pay more attention to his homework. And his mom said, over time, one of the reasons she connected that was through him serving Crew 45 because he felt like he was a part of something. And he's a kid that really enjoyed helping, just like Graham, serving and being a part of something. And so don't underestimate the significance of this. So even the jobs that we're giving these kids, they may not seem like a big thing in the grand scheme of Kid Zone, but it's giving them ownership that is developing them and they know that they're being counted on. There's another kid that just started serving. I just thought of this now. And he's like, Mom, I got to be there early. There's going to be a huddle. He told his mom, he's like, Mom, I have to be there early. And so for a kid in 4th and 5th grade to feel that I've got to be there because people are counting on me and I want to help other kids, that's what it's all about. And so the core theme of Crew 45 is 1 Timothy 4:12, which says, don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in what you say and in how you live. Also set an example in how you love and in what you believe. Show the believers how to be pure. So I love this verse for Crew 45 because regardless of what world these kids have grown up in outside of church, we can tell them, hey, you can make a difference right now. You can set an example for other kids. This doesn't mean you're better than everybody else, but you can serve the way Jesus did. You can be ready to serve with a good attitude, do what we ask you to do. And it's preparing you to be a leader. So when a kid leaves Kid Zone, when they get to 6th, 7th grade, they can start serving in Kid Zone as a leader. And so this is a great pipeline to prepare them for that. So we love this. Super passionate about Crew 45 and super excited for you guys to be part of this, either for the first time or returning. This is a great way to really make a difference in our kids as well.